We have a question for Dragon Ball Joseph in the chat. Tell Boss Crab what you think of Cruiser.
Well, in my opinion, Cruz is a really important guy to speedrunning. Because as we know, back in 2014, speedrunning was on its last legs as the Super Metroid race came up because nothing hype had happened. But then Cruiser put the speedrunning community on his back, and he skipped the Metroid and saved us all. So thank you to Cruiser.
I know, way to go, dude.
Yeah, also he
What?
sucks.
Yeah, agreed.
Can I get another point for saying that, Kipples? Hello, Kipples? Kipples? Hello?
Doggin, what do you want?
Can I get some more points?
No.
But what if I'm... can we just take some of Claude's points and give them to Poochie?
I have to think about it, but I feel like the answer would be in the affirmative, so...
Okay. But we have another question from the chat. Can someone ask Dargan when the FK19 is going to happen? Well, Chris...
I don't think anyone can. I think that's impossible to get asked. Sorry.
What? Hello?
Hello?
I was trying to answer a question from the chat. The question is never.
I have a question for Chris. Is this the last time we're going to see you play Donkey as you prepare for life as a pro Splatoon 2 player? Oh, the future is uncertain. Rexy, there's a nice copy pasta that will explain that I'm sure somebody will post momentarily. Okay, that's not it.
I've got a copy pasta for you.
Alright, there we go. Crowbot just reminded the Claude, blah, blah, blah. That's the one you want.
Wait, why is Crow not... Wait, what? What is this Crow command?
You haven't been keeping up with the phenomenon that is Crowbot.
No, I haven't.
It's probably for the best.
Alright.
Alright, so for this relay, we have 4 teams. You'll be able to see all 4 at the same time. We have... Let's see, I'll try and do this by our row here. You have Canis, Raikou Rider, and Sui. I think that's actually the order they'll run in as well. You have Elmagus, Dave, and Eason. Then we have Viastrike, KBZ, and Claude. And then Not FMA, Christmas, and Blunt Bunny. It looks like we'll be subbing out our bottom right feed for an FF4 Paladin run, perhaps. So,
I hope not.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird, although it would probably roughly take about the same amount of time if you're decent.
I don't know how good Not FMA is at this game, though.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Well, he's walking in a circle, so
I
probably
don't know
not that
where
good.
he's going, yeah.
Never mind, this is maybe not what I thought it was.
Is this some RNG minute? I don't know what's going on.
Alright, I think we have all our entrants now, so they just have to...
We
ready
do
up.
have all the entrants, yes. Obviously, Kryptonberry is not ready.
Oh, it looks like
Kryptonberry's not in the race.
10 other people are not. I don't know, Kryptonberry's on IRC in the race, but not FMA where there's on stream. It's very confusing.
Yeah, it's really confusing.
FYI, Ethan went to the liquor store.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why?
Wow. Classic Ethan, dude.
I respect it. You need all the power you can to play this game.
Oh my god, alright. At least this one will be a little easier to manage, I think. With only the 4, we should be pretty right. Alrighty. I think everyone's nearly dot ready.
We're just waiting on Ethan.
Except not Ethan, because he's gonna pick up some bleach.
Thanks for the update, TGs.
Nice schedule. Well, let's fill some time here. Who do you think is which team do you think is the strongest team? You know, which one is the stacked team?
Let's see. Let me pull up the lineup here. Given the performances I just saw in the 80% race, it's got to be Claude's team. I think their worst time from the 80% race was a 53.
All right. That's
Ethan's team is also pretty good. Ethan's got a 49. Dave has like a 50 or 51, and Magus has a 51. So they have a chance as well. But I would put those two as the favorites right now.
Who we actually waiting on? Apparently Ethan is not at the liquor store anymore, at least.
Oh, he did ready. Oh, okay. I don't know. Who are we waiting on? Oh, is it Sui maybe?
No, I think I definitely did see him already.
Oh yeah, I did.
Who was on Canis' team? I don't have the doc.
Canis is Sui and Raikou Rider. That's the thing. You know, Sui's obviously the most talented runner, but he's only playing 2 worlds.
And they're important worlds now. They're definitely. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's fucking Christmas, dude.
Dude, why is it always Chris every time?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
always fucking in charge of the race. Jesus.
Fucking hell, whatever, you pain in the ass.
Wait, why'd you put Chris in charge of races? You know her history.
Dang.
Well, I wanted to get.
Dang.
All right, we are off and running. Our first leg runners are Canis, Magus, Viastrike, and Krypton Mayweather. Not F Berry. I don't know, whatever you want to call him.
Not F Mayweather.
Not Dave Mayberry.
Just your average not F Kryptonberry. Who let Gordon Ramsay commentate? I think they're talking to you, Kipples.
Hello? Wrong country, dick shits.
Australia's basically Europe, right?
I don't want to be in this at all.
Don't worry, Chris, you're doing a good job.
You come and ask
You're
me
doing
if I
well
want to
so far.
play,
Look-
and then
look
you're
at-
like, but you can still do commentary. And I'm like, well,
Yeah,
I guess
I
should
should
have
leave
just said
this
no. I
on.
really like it if you wanted to. I would really appreciate it if you would play.
Yeah, I should commentate my my own.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Run
speaking
through here.
of commentary, do I get points now, Kipples?
You do, but I'm a bit busy, so.
I would like 3 points to Canis and take more points away from Claude. Thank you.
Alright, I'll do that in a minute. Hang on.
Read your comment.
Commentator,
Oh,
read my comment.
I did. Oh, we read his comment. The English language is really glorious, isn't it?
Well, Claude, he said it was okay, so good luck.
The laugh is getting more and more evil as we get through the festival.
Hello? Jargon is a dirty wow. True?
That's accurate.
It's actually pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, how's it going, by the way, Chris?
That's alright.
Are you in a race?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I mean, I'm playing right now.
Oh, are you? Where?
I'm playing in the next go. I'm on World
Oh, okay.
45.
Oh, how?
And I'm gonna
good luck.
commentate too.
Good luck, Chris.
Alright, yeah,
Whose
yeah,
team
yeah.
are you on?
I'm on Blunt's team.
Hey, Chris, remember in the last Donkey Festival when you were on Claude's team and you didn't throw?
Well, I remember doing really well in that race.
Yeah, I remember somebody made Claude win, but you know, just throwing it out there for the
I
stream
mean,
chat
look,
to know.
you know, I just.
I just want to
team.
say,
I just wanted to beat your team.
I
Wow.
asked in
I don't put my
chat
kid
a little
that
while ago that I said press 1 if you want Claude to win, or press 1 if you want Canis to win, press 2 if you want Claude to win, and there were more 2s than 1s.
Wow, but that's because our stream chat. You know, I'll be nice to them.
I mean, how many
They're
of them
watching.
are Claude's alts though in the chat? I mean,
That is true.
That's
yeah.
true.
Type 1 if you're a Cloud alt.
2.
The Claude alts are staying silent for safety. Oh,
Claude
they're
is
coming
not
out
a
now.
Claude alt, as it turns out. That's
no,
that's a little
That
shocking.
makes sense. He's the original.
Okay, okay. Press 2 if you want Claude's team to throw.
I should probably start streaming.
Maybe. I mean, you still got like 10-ish minutes.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be frank, it's Donkey 3, so just put up a VOD or something.
No, it's a good thing I didn't, because it's saying that I can't. I'm using the wrong thing.
Stop using the wrong stream key, Chris.
No, I'm using the wrong URL.
Oh my
'cause
god.
I'm getting confused between the VLC and the.
Don't try and stream to the festival.
Yeah, that's what I
please.
was trying to do.
Oh my gosh.
It's alright, I thought of that. You can only stream if you are on a server, so good luck. It'll tell you all.
Oop, not FMA kind of bumped his head there. That's gonna cost him some time.
Oh, Kane is going the wrong
Kane
direction.
is making a map error. Unbelievable. Sometimes we call her Giggles.
Oh yeah, so Kipples, when is the race after this?
The what, sorry?
There's one more thing after this, right?
Secret.
That's right. Secret event.
Secret.
Alright, so let me know what time it is so I can come back and distribute points.
What?
There's no commentators, so no points.
Oh, can I? I mean, to be frank, y'all didn't put me on the mic earlier, so I think I deserve like
Nope.
points or earlier.
No.
Well, everyone will be on the mic, so
Alright, so I want 3 more points away from Claude and give 3 points to not F Mayweather.
okay.
Thanks.
All right, Kane is heading out of World 2.
I think looks like Krypton's the only one that had a issue with Spoderman.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. I had the most issues you could ever
I
have on this
remember.
boss,
And
and I still beat New Pant. Shout out to
That's
New
very
Pant.
true. And by remember, I mean I watched the broadcast the other day, and I saw that you had trouble.
It wasn't
I wanted
enough
the
for your
quick
team
kill,
to
like,
win,
so
man.
bad.
You couldn't propel your team to victory.
As long as they had fun, that's the only thing that really matters.
Well, he kept the Claude from winning too, so.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
I should have entered this just so I can be on Claude's team, dude.
Yeah, that's definitely would have happened.
All right, so as we mentioned, we kind of talked about throughout the any percent race. Typically in the speedrun, you go to Mechanos next, but we're doing Cotton Top Cove first, and this makes sure that whoever's doing Mechanos is also doing K3, which removes the possibility of having both Chaos Optimal and Bleak Skip be possible in this relay.
Yep. Pretty accurate.
Yeah, very tight race right now between Canis, Magus, and Via not that far behind either. I think all 3 PBs are pretty comparable. Plus, I mean, World 1 and 2, unless you get spidered, are not not that difficult. And then you see a little bit of camera manip here on bias strikes, and the other 2 did it as well. If you don't go all the way to the left and move the camera over to the left, you'll be able to skip past that first set of bosses. So that saves a few seconds. You don't have to wait and swim, because about 3 or 4 of them pass you by. Also, I should have updated this. I should have been looking at the other race chat. Poochie did finish, and you can see him in chat. He finished with a time of 1:21:01, which is like pretty solid given that he's not a runner of the game. Something happened to our boy Dragon here.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Daru in the chat. Asshole.
Dang.
So like last time, I mean, you're not going to see anything you didn't see in the 80% race. They're going to be damage boosting through this level to skip rocket barrels. I guess depending on what version they're playing, they'll do the ending a little bit differently.
Yeah, the B.
Yeah, with the B. If they're playing on U, they will take damage right there where Canis did. Except Canis is playing on J and he took the damage. So, and that's why you take damage on the last B to avoid what Canis just did and allowed Elmagoose to catch up there, or kind of make it almost synced up. If you're playing J, that B moves a lot, like his range is a lot less, so he's basically guarding that barrel. If you're playing on U, you can actually jump over that B, so it's faster to take damage on that circular B that Canis got hit on. Poor F-May having a little trouble with the DK barrel there. F-May sneaking under, and to do the optimal strat here, and takes damage on that B.
Also, once again, thanks to everybody who actually bothered to tune in to watch it. A lot of stuff went behind the planning of this festival. And if it's your first time watching like Donkey stuff, be sure to get all the information you need about Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 at speedrun.com/DKC2. Thank you.
And you can also get some additional information at shitgamequitforever.com.
Yeah, it's a supplementary information right there.
Alright. Everybody got through 4-3, or I guess 3-3 without a lot of problem. I don't know if anybody went for the optimal strat there at the end. I know Vaya didn't. Vaya gave me a heart attack. He bounced off the coin and almost into the water. That would have been most unfortunate. Alright! Oh, look at F-May! He went for the optimal strat there. Beautiful.
Yo, typical FMA dude. Always going for the stuff the viewers will like.
Unlike the actual Mayweather, not F Mayweather makes the game much more interesting.
Alright, let's see. So, whew. Seeing some damage boosts here. Yeah, Magus is ever so slightly ahead now of Canis, but neither one going for the optimal damage boost strat. They're taking kind of a backup, and Via Strike goes for it, and that puts him almost tied with him. Again, we've got 3 people, I don't know, 2 seconds apart? 3 seconds apart?
Yeah, I don't know. They're very close. Look at them. Like, they all fade in from the black.
Let's see. Nope. F-May not doing the optimal strat as well. So only Via went for the optimal strat there of not going in the barrel at all. Everybody doing kind of the mid tier of taking damage midway through instead of riding the barrel the whole way.
Are you behind it all?
I
you
probably
see everyone
am.
on. You see everyone on Feed Your Fish?
Everybody's on Feed Your Fish.
Yeah.
Do I need to refresh?
Probably. If
Oh,
you're talking
boy.
about barrels, I'm like,
It looks like Magus coming to the end first, followed by Vaya, followed by Canis. Am I up to date? Am I good now?
You are good now. Perfect.
All right.
Great. Entering some bosses.
Watching some rocks. I don't know what it is about Feed Your Fish that makes those rocks go away, but... anybody in chat know what this thing is? What exactly this boss might be?
I don't know, dude.
Actually based on an old Japanese folktale monster. It's a whole kind of story about somebody in like a waterfall or whatever. So you got your lore that actually isn't real.
I was
about
gonna
that?
say, sounds fake.
Alright, it looks like Magus is going to be finishing up here. And he does not get optimal ski grab. Very shameful. So we are moving on to leg number 2 here.
Yep, let's get all three of them swapped out at once here. Oh,
Alright,
boy,
we got
Dave.
Raikou Rider, Just Your Average Dave, and KBZ. And we'll see what version they're on here shortly. So we'll know kind of how things may play out here at first. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I know that Raikou plays on you, but you can tell by the way he's climbing the ropes. So many times he went above the rope instead of grab it from below, and that's typically a sign that you're on you. But right now, he and Raikou and Dave are pretty much in sync. I think Raikou, at least, you know, stream delay can obviously be a little bit of a factor, but Raikou's split second ahead. Oh, and off goes Christmas. All right.
Christmas.tv. Where did it go?
Uh-oh. Raikou plays the end of the stage a little safe, and that opens the door for Dave to take a lead and KBZ to essentially tie him. I think... No, they're pretty much sync. Look at that. Alright, this level actually has some tech to help it go a little bit faster. How grabbing the rails, dropping at certain points can help speed you up just a little bit. We're not talking like, it's not like if KBZ does all the tech and Dave doesn't, you know, he's gonna be 20 seconds apart. You're talking about like 2 or 3 seconds here. But an opportunity to close or open gaps here. Every second counts, especially if you're trying to beat Claude.
Just trying to get Chris to restart his stream.
Yo, shoutouts to stacking up Doritos.
Oh, loving
now
the
I'm
bonus
hungry.
scrolls.
I'm sitting here talking for like 3 hours. I need to eat. All right,
I think
Dave.
we'll have time for a short break in between this and secret if you want to do something.
Yeah. All right, so kind of as I mentioned, KBZ did more of the tech than Raikou did, and he opened up. I mean, I think, you know, we're talking only like a second here, but he was behind by about a second, or no, he was synced, excuse me. So he gained about a second or so on Raikou there, just from a little bit more optimal movement. All right, so for this level, you want to kill as few rats as possible. Again, this is another very minute time saver. It's like, I think it's like 2 frames per rat or something like that. Claude will correct me. I'm sure this is another one of his little passion projects.
It's like it's actually like 1 frame per rat, if I recall correctly.
I restarted, by the way.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're up.
Alright.
Chris has moved on to the tree level as well. Fortunately, we can't opt out of the auto scrollers in this. We have to suffer through them together.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless someone figures out a way to zip all the way to the top and actually do something. I'm still waiting.
We'll wait for the third generation of Donkey Tree to figure that out.
Yeah, hopefully the new patch on the Switch, sorts out a lot of these issues.
Agree. Now that being said, there's certain rats that you're going to kill. The one that Dave just killed, you have to in order to quickly get through that section and not break open the kitty barrel. We have a comment in the chat. Hey, Dragon Ball Joseph, what's up, man? It's Tales of Zillia 2 in your PS3. I didn't know you were some kind of internet superstar. Ha 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 ha. Play me, man. By the way, did you ever hook up with Kiari? She was a hype girl. Haha. You are such a dragon. It's so cool to see you again. You're literally right next to me. Just play me, man.
Well, thank you, Pasta. You know what, Claude? I'll give you a point. That was a good copy, Pasta. I'll give you a point. Okay, but can you
Never thought I'd see the day.
give Claude back a point? And while you're at it, can take 2 away. Thanks. Let me save this in my copy pasta document while I'm here.
I mean, he's out of points, man. You've tapped him dry.
Really? Oh, give him. All right, give him 5 points.
Yeah.
He's running rampant
take
with
away
the system
7.
here.
All right.
So where did Dragon Ball? Where did you hoard up his points? Have there been other festivals, Donkey festivals, that you've been doing commentary for?
I mean, I was like a audience member of a Who's Line, so points don't really matter. So I got a bunch of them.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Quote, we had a question from Ivan from the chat. What is your Tales tier list? My favorite Tales game is Donkey Kong Country 2. Alright, thank you.
Good choice.
You'd agree.
All right, KBZ pulls ahead of Dave in Blazing Bazookas. Having a major shift here.
Well, Dave and KBV are nearly neck to neck. I would call Splice,
it's like
but
so close.
yeah, it's actually pretty ridiculous. So it's like, from seeing something like this, you can see who had like more optimal movement overall.
I mean, Christmas is doing well.
Yeah, Christmas is
for
trying to
her,
bring it back.
Yeah.
And I don't have too much faith in her, but KBV
Okay.
and my boy KBV and Dave. Oh no, KBV taking a hit.
That may have been intentional depending on what version he's on.
Alright, KBV cheating.
Your Kong order will vary whether you're playing on U or J. All right, let's see Vine clip from Dave. Clean. All right, from KBZ, stalling a little bit. Oh, he takes a hit. I forget it. Does that mean he's gonna have Dixie in front of the end or Kitty?
I have
No, he's
idea.
gonna have Kitty. He's gonna have Kitty.
Is that good or bad?
That's really bad.
Yeah, that's actually
Ooh.
pretty bad.
Oh no, he's got Dixie. 'cause
Oh.
he's-
Oh,
Interesting.
he preempted. He's like, I'm gonna miss it. So
Yeah, I
just,
guess so. Or maybe
That could
he-
explain why you took that hit earlier. As a backup, I guess.
All right, let's see. I need to check what languages we got here. We got U for Dave, so he's gonna go for Chaos Optimal here, and we've got J for KBZ, so he's going to be fighting Chaos the regular way, unless he mans up and does 2-1 jumps, which I doubt. So there's a very good chance that Dave is going to come out of this fight a good deal ahead of KBZ, but it doesn't really matter much. All right, good show from Dave so far. Oh, he's got the position, but he drops.
Ooh.
Oh man, he was in
Well-
a great position of one cycle there, but he tossed Dixie too much or too far to the left and lost it. It looks like.
So, what would you say is more consistent? Like, if you had to pick one over the other, and you were all in on consistency, which one is better? Bleak skip or whatever this is called?
Oh man, you know, I probably would say bleak skip.
Really?
Be honest.
The one framer is like more consistent than doing this quick
Because the thing about doing the optimal here is that you not only need to be able to team throw well, you have to put yourself into a good position. I mean, Claude says Chaos 1 cycle is more consistent, and if you put a lot of hours into it, I guess it would be, but you have to not only worry, you have to be able to bounce off into the correct spot, restart your team throw in pretty precise spots, and maintain it. Whereas, at least for me, with Bleak Skip, there's the audio cue that's going to limit it to a very small number of frames for me to properly guess. 1 cycle is free. Apparently, I'm wrong.
So how many times would you have to miss Bleak Skip in order for it to be all negated?
Like versus Chaos Optimal, or just versus just running it?
In I guess in general.
In general, I want to say it's like 4 or 5. I think it's like 14 to 15 seconds per fail, because you have to go back into the level. And the Bleak fight, jeez, I want to say it was somewhere between like a minute 15.
So I guess like Optimal would drop it down to like 3 or 4?
Optimal would drop it down. Claude will know this better than me, but I want to say like 1, 1 or 2.
Oh, okay, so you could if your opponent got like Optimal Chaos, you would need to hit it within 3, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Within 3 attempts?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, it looks like Dave oh no, that was intentional. I didn't see where he was in the level. That was intentional. Never mind.
Look, don't question my boy Dave, alright? He knows what he's doing.
But you take that damage boost because you want Kitty, not this level doesn't really matter. I mean, it's more about who you have for barrel drop bounce.
So I think it's Dave in the lead. I'm not sure who's second. Is it
Dave in the lead. I'll know here in a moment. Who between
hard to
Raikou
tell
and
this
KBZ? I think
order's
it's KBZ. Yeah, it's KBZ then Raikou.
Oof. It definitely looks close though. Between Raikou and KBZ.
I would say KBZ probably is a 5-second lead. We'll use this midpoint to see.
I don't know if there's like version differences between those two though, so.
KBZ's playing on J, Raikou's playing on U, so Raikou's already used his time saver. I didn't see how well he did Chaos. And Raikou takes a hit.
Oof.
But there's a barrel pretty close by after this set of enemies here. Barrel drop bounce is all about the team throws.
Dave, please.
That was so good. That was... Oh, man. I'm just gonna be quiet for about 20 seconds here.
Oh my god. Looks like Christmas, you know, is putting on a good show. Definitely keeping the pace with the other participants here.
Yeah, she's doing
definitely
the
trying to
team
give
back.
you know
You clearly missed the death I had in low G.
Shut up!
We're trying to give you
Fuck's
credit.
sake!
There go all the points I could have given you.
It's all good.
I give all
Stop
my points.
destroying my narrative. Frickin' hell.
All right, we got a.
What is going on, Rocky? Get up there, buddy.
Oh, is he having trouble with
Yeah, man.
with BDB skip, as he once claimed the hardest trick in the game?
Wow. I believe him. Look at this.
All right, there we go. He's up. Meanwhile, over in Crackshot, not up in 1 from Dave. Very disappointing. Can my boy KBZ redeem this race? I hope one day KBZ comes back to this game because he said he would after I bopped him. No up and one from KBZ either! Unbelievable. Other than being major disappointments, they've had pretty good crack shots so far. Alright, there we go. Dave is on to Lumgwin Lunge. He has just two more stages, or a stage and a boss left in his leg of this race before passing it over to Eason.
That's correct. I think it'll. I don't know if he's going to pass it off in the lead. I think will it come down to.
It's going to come down
start?
to KBZ's bleak skips, I think.
Yeah. So we don't know who's going to end up in the lead here. It's not as cut and dry as you might think.
You mind when we get to Bleak switching over to KBZ so I can kind of talk about Bleak skip?
His audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I'll do it when Dave finishes up this level.
Okay. Alright, so with Bleak Skip, if you pause on the frame where you start to kind of fade out and die after dying, if you pause right as that happens, it counts the boss as completed and moves you into World 6. And we have a nice cue that kind of, as I said, kind of limits the kind of the window you have. It makes it a little bit easier to identify. And he was a little late because you didn't hear him pause at all. So on the last note of the death jingle, that's kind of what you're looking for. You pause right about there. So that's kind of what KBZ is listening for as he plays through this. And he's late again. Typically, you'll know if someone's late or early. Because late you won't hear any pausing at all. Early you'll pause, but you won't fade out. It's looking good for Dave to come out of this not too far behind. At the very least. Was that it? Nope, he was too early that time. It's hard to tell. Because it sounded like he had just paused once. I didn't hear the unpause to go with it. But it looks like Dave is going to pass it off to Eason with a lead. Alright, KBZ is having some issues here. This opens the door for Raikou now to jump into second place.
Oh, is he fighting the boss now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, Raikou is on Bleak as well. There it is. That's it.
That's it.
Alright, passing it off to Claude. Claude has a little bit of work to do, but Claude has not much better, but like a minute and a half better time than Eason does. So there's definitely a chance.
Look, I think, I definitely see Claude making some mistakes. He's been in like nearly every event, so there might be some fatigue at work here.
No, I believe in Claude. He really works hard, so he should have the endurance to go through this.
So this is another stage where you're going to see some damage boosting to get through tight areas. Weezin wanted to give the bee a kiss, and you're going to see a lot of kind of sort of clipping into the ledges here a little bit. I mean, it's not, you can do this casually. It's not like it's a trick or anything, but you can ride up against the wall to skip through the bees. The bees have a surprisingly smaller hitbox than you might think. And then Eason dips through that right away. That's probably one of the harder ones to do. It's one of the harder ones that good runners typically go for. All right, now that Raikou's done, passing it off to Sui to finish up World 6 and 7 for that team. Baron,
issues?
Unfortunate. All right, so Christmas is on to Bleak. Honestly, I think Chris made up some time on at least Raikou during this segment, it looks like. So we had 3 Bleak fights. That's surprising. All right, can I get a burn your rope update in chat? Burn your rope update. Good 6-1 from Claude. I mean, that's fair because he's only played 1 level so far. All right, Chris is done. Gonna be passing it off to Blunt Bunny.
Trying to get Suimin to restart his stream. Hopefully that fixes it. Hey, we did it.
Oh,
boys.
there we go. Yeah. So we're closing out strong. We got 3 runners with 48s or better. In Sui's case, a 47. And Izan has a 49. Very formidable force. And reminder that he plays on the U version. So he loses a little bit of time due to some optimizations and Bleak Skip versus Chaos Optimal.
Yeah. So what's the current standings like? I'm
It
stopping people.
It's Izan, Claude, Sui, Blunt Bunny.
Okay. So I guess go Izan. Don't lose to the Claude, please.
So yeah, Blunt. Oh, Blunt had it, I think, and then he kind of. Oh, he takes a hit. It's unfortunate. He's gonna have to grab this barrel now. He's not gonna be able to iframe through some of these bees.
Gonna hop on commentary for a little bit.
Hello.
All right. What do you think about Blunt? Do you think he's
I've got all the faith in my boy Blunt.
All right, sounds
all
good.
the faith.
You're being very blunt right now, Chris.
Someone kick Gargan, please.
All right, give me a sec.
Alright.
Wait, Kipple, before you kick me, can you take more points from Claude?
No, you took all these points. He's at 0 points.
Oh, you can go to negative. Those are still
That's a
negatives.
shame, man.
He's at like negative infinity.
All right, so
But one time a YouTube video told me you can go past infinity.
No,
oh man.
that's undefined.
Claude divided by 0. And broke the DKC
Oh, I
festival.
see. Okay, interesting. So, kind of one of the dangers of playing from a completed file in this game is what just happened to Claude can happen. You can still be in the water, yet it will trigger the level. It will trigger pothole panic instead of floodlit
yeah.
fish. So, slight unfortunate error there from the Claude.
Ooh, he didn't practice as hard as he should have.
So it puts you in the wrong level?
Yeah, if you kind of go past the flag a little bit, it will start to think you
yeah,
are
moving
heading
around on
towards
the world map.
pothole. That has happened to me a lot in practice. Do you think at this point Claude's goal is to lose so many points that he wraps back around, like he underflows?
Classic RPG speedrunner.
I know, right? Alright, he's not going for the new tech. Not surprising. I think that was found after he kind of stopped running the game.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's a major time saver. You're looking at like a second or so.
Wow, that much? Really?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest,
okay.
but it is definitely not more than a second.
Okay.
Claude doing bird skip to make up his half second here.
Will he, let's see. Where is he right now? Oh, okay.
He's skipping his bird.
Wonder if everybody's gonna get the water bounce.
I think they
Sit-
will.
Yeah.
Suey not doing the tech either. Interesting. All right, Eason on the water bounce.
Eason,
Got it.
And he gets it. Nice.
All right, Suey also gets bird skip.
Oh, Claude gets it as well.
Yep. I've noticed a decline in the number of donations coming in, guys. So let's pick that up so we can meet all our incentives. Yeah, and there goes Eason on the 2-1 jump. It took him a few tries, but he did not choke his lead yet. He is still gonna have a lead here.
Eight. That's about 8, I think, for Claude.
All right, we got a donation in the chat. Greetings from Frames, long-time viewer, first-time viewer. I am donating because my Frames has died from Frames. That is a Bible thump story if I've ever heard one.
I think that was from the user Germany right there.
Yes, it was.
I messed it up the first time.
All right, so you see Eason swap there. I kind of made passing reference to it. So ideally, you're gonna leave this world. You're gonna have Dixie for World 7. So if you do a damage list, you just make a swap in 7-1. If you don't, if you take a hit or you try to do a faster strat, you will have Dixie in front because Kitty will be the one that takes the hit. So we'll see Eason go for the setup here, I assume. Yep. All right, Eason looking good. Very good second phase. So I think I assume what he's going to do here, if he feels comfortable, is damage boost inside the shell here at the end and get an instant coin grab. But if he's not feeling too comfortable, he may just opt to keep Kitty so he has a second Kong through conveyor rope. All right, see, he takes the damage there and grabs the coin quickly. Claude takes damage on second phase. So he will just grab the coin as normal. Suey going for the setup as well. He gets it, so he's got a good second phase. Blunt Bunny coming up on the water skip here momentarily. We'll see how he does. Can we go 4 for 4? All in all, I think Eason gave up a little time to Claude and Suey there. Blunt does get the water bounce, but
nice.
Eason is still in the lead. Claude's still trying to impress me with honking.
So what's interesting here is I think Suey's actually using like a legit file.
Don't know.
Yes, so
Like,
if
shit's
he's not using a
exploding.
completed file,
Eason has taken a death.
and that
It's
opens the
7-1.
door for Claude.
Wow.
No!
Agreed.
That late reaction.
The Claude? Did I just hear the Claude in a positive
Sorry, I was watching Guilty Gear.
context?
But yeah, Suey is not playing from a completed file, so he lost a little time due to World 7 having to open up.
Oof.
It's really weird that we don't make it like that, you know. Just beat the game
I did
up
the same
to a
thing in
certain point.
DKC1 yesterday. I did not have a completed file, so I had to go
I
through
just
fanfares.
I just asked, and they said do a completed one.
I
like the
never
last
thought
festival.
about it.
I kept being paranoid that I would like skip a stage without realizing.
That's fair.
All right, so Eason
I
gonna
would
play
have
it
done it on
safe,
purpose.
take a damage boost
I didn't see how many tries Blunt had.
on 2. Yeah, I missed it as
But
well.
he is in Barbos, so.
Yep, and now Eason is kind of slightly ahead of Suey.
So he's just giving him all a handicap, man. He's not worried.
Ooh, look at this bad RNG for Claude. That is the worst you can get on that particular barrel.
What a
Oh, was it?
shame.
Oh my goodness,
I've
I'm
never
so
seen heard a
sad.
commentator so happy about that. Such
No,
a
why would we have it
poor
about Claude
turn of events.
losing?
Oh, it's such a
Oh,
travesty.
and it makes it up
Yeah.
with that barrel right there. It's gonna
God damn,
slide
take away
through.
your point.
Is he gonna take the midpoint again?
Yo, die! God.
Playing safe. Carl Robe asked if we can give some points to Claude. I didn't realize that former George W. Bush advisor Carl Rove was such a fan of Donkey Kong Country.
You know what? Yeah, let's get some points to Claude, dude. That was some good RNG.
Alright.
Now
I'll
take him
give
away.
half a point to Claude.
I was gonna say, are you just gonna take him away?
Yeah.
Am I giving him to Poochie or?
Oh,
Gucci,
Claude
dude.
gets that barrel first try. So other than that one barrel, it was pretty solid throughout. Looks like Eason probably had a little bit worse off than Sui. Yeah. So it's when you're really close together is when you can kind of see a difference between the barrels. Yeah, Eason getting really wrecked compared to Sui there at the end. Alright, so Claude, Eason, and Sui onto Lightning Lookout, where we had a very surprising retraction from our own Dragon Ball Joseph saying that the lightning can in fact be controlled.
Unreal.
What?
What?
Huh?
Ooh, Claude bounces. That's going to cost him a little bit, and it's going to mess up his cycles. But fortunately, they should reset here after breaking that, I think. We'll see. Yeah, he's fine. So things like breaking DK barrels, like when you regain a partner, taking damage, will reset the lightning.
Okay, long time. We got another donation coming in. Long time no data review. First time listening. Can I get some Claude in the chat, please? My grandfather died in one of Claude's Final Fantasy Tactics speedruns. I'm donating in hopes that his run dies in the fire. Don't forget to save the frames and donate the frames while killing the animals. Greetings from American Gladiators.
Outstanding.
Can I give point to this guy?
Sure.
All right, Claude gets. Oh, Eason, no!
God dang it.
Eason.
Oh man, that's
See ya.
rough.
Oh no.
So
Press F to pay respects, Ethan.
he did get the midpoint. Unfortunately, he has the wrong Kong. So that's gonna impact his lightning. So I don't know what happened there with the turnaround, but if he had just done what I think he was trying to retreat. I think he thought he was gonna get struck. But if he had just stayed put, the lightning would have hit the barrel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, speaking of Lightning Lookout, shout out to KB Sonic. Asshole.
So,
Oh, Blunt got the sick RNG. You got the first try barrel at the end.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, so Claude now has a slight lead over Sui, probably about 5-10 seconds. As you might guess, I'm not particularly good with time frames. No math.
Yeah. Midpoint in Lightning Lookout is dangerous.
Yeah,
I
about
mean, you
6
really
seconds.
have to be super patient to like.
Eason.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the heck happened with
Oh
Ethan, dude?
man.
So what happens is like, if you die and you take the halfway in Lightning Lookout, the patterns are completely off, and a lot of people don't know how to recover from it because it's just kind of, I don't know, it's very difficult to recover from. That's why most people skip the halfway for that reason. Like Blunt just skipped the halfway.
I guess he really did go to the liquor store.
Damn.
Oh, and again, another one.
He's having the infinite
Baby
here. Oh,
rage.
Blunt did not get the water bounce here, but I think he's okay.
He's fine. It's
He's
all
resetting
set.
the his phase there. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got through it now.
Yep, there he goes. And Blunt has made it through. Lightning Lookout, pulling ahead
All
of
right.
Eason.
Now here's where it's gonna get fascinating. Is Claude gonna go for Tass? Does he know if he's ahead, behind?
Oh, he would know. He would know.
Yeah, he would know.
How can he know? He can't see the streams, can he? I guess he might to pull up the link, but
He has
He's
the
stream
link.
watching.
I guarantee he's watching like what we're watching.
so if he does Tass K rule and fails it, I think that's a loss. Yeah, because he would have Kitty only.
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's gonna go for it or not.
We have a little bit of drama here to end the race.
Blunt going through Coin Dozer pretty well.
Eason did get through the
Wow.
infinite. He is on Coin Dozer as well.
Oh.
Oh, Kibbles, I think you have an error in your stream layout. I think you're swapping Claude and Ethan's screen, so go ahead and swap it.
Oh man.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's trying to help out.
Yeah,
All
you're
right,
correct.
Claude got-
I'm sorry.
Oh, Claude got some nice RNG while Sui did not. A little bit of luck in where K. Rool stops, either very low to the ground or high up. So, little bit, like about a second that Claude could have gained there from that. All right, it's about time to find out if we're gonna get tasked or not as well. Claude's setting up like he's gonna go for it. Sui is as well. Claude gets it. That could be all she wrote, assuming he doesn't make a mistake. Sui also gets it for what it's worth, so that's very good. They both got it. Apparently, 1-framers are not free, but 3-framers are always free.
3-framers are always free. Can't compare. Also, just a special message here. Hey, Ethan, what's up, man? It's the shit in your bed. I didn't know you were some kind of internet superstar. Clean me up, man. By the way, did you ever hook up with Captain Morgan? He was a big guy. You're such a dog. It's cool to see you again. You're literally on top of me.
Claude finished in first place with a 49-42, so that whole team got a 49. Sui's team finished in second place with a 49-49, so congrats to both teams for like a combined 49. That's really, really good.
Yeah, those are really respectable times overall.
Blunt was asking if to go task here. I don't know. You go with your heart desires.
Why are the runners typing in the chat during their race?
Because there's a lot of time to type in this game.
Oh.
Yeah, this game is cutscenes, man.
Just find cutscenes, Skip. See it, Luke on it.
Oh.
I don't trust Luke anymore, man. I'm still waiting on my Arctic skip.
Oh my god, Creed.
Dude, we would give him so much money for research. I guess the race is still on between Ethan and Blunt Bunny's team because if he messes up a cycle, it's their
Mess
chance
up
to really
the cycle, if he decides to do, if Blunt decides to do task K rule and fails it, that opens the door. With this kind of lead, I wouldn't be, well, Blunt probably doesn't know. He probably thinks he's in dead last right now, based on when he took over. But, we'll see. He's set up for it, and he does not get it.
Do you remember the dot time?
Sui, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
His 80% time was like 47:30.
I don't know what's going on with Ethan here. He's dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Oh
Baby
my
rage.
god. Oh no.
I don't know.
Hey,
I
Ethan.
missed it.
What's up, man? It's the shit in your bed.
Yeah, so after this we're going to have the secret event, so we need everyone who wants to be a part of that
In the bubble.
to get into the mumble. If you don't have the details, you don't know what the hell you're doing, message either myself or Christmas.
Or Dragon Ball Joseph.
Or not Dragon Ball Joseph.
Yeah, not Dargan Ball.
If you message me, you get 10 points.
If you message Dargan, you're a fucking bloke.
Oh man.
Chris,
Let's see. Blunt Bunny finishes with a 52-17, so congrats to Team Blunt for a 52. That's still really good. Let's see. I'm gonna think about my points here real quick. So one's going to F May because he actually did the good strat at the end of 4-3. Let's see. Gonna give one to Sui for almost bringing it back from third place. And man, what am I gonna do with my third point?
Yo, give it a Poochie.
Yeah, agreed.
I gotta give it to somebody who was in the event, man.
I mean,
Yes.
He was in so many events.
It is a
He deserves
requirement if you're going to be in the secret event. It is a requirement to have Mumble or use Mumble. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
hard
want to be in the
requirement.
secret event.
I'm gonna give my third point to KBZ for actually doing Bleak Skip.
No, that's respectable. I would give 1 point to Claude for having an amazing run. I would give 2 points to Sui. And yeah.
Is that all?
Well, I've already given my points. I'm just getting extra
Alright.
points at this point.
No worries. Job done.
I'd like to give 3 points to the Claude's Hall.
So Void.
Yeah, Void's not in this race, maybe.
I think that's everyone but the Claude.
Yeah, pretty much.
See you in 5, I guess.
Wait, do you have the points up at all, Kibbles?
What's that?
Do you have points
We're
updated?
watching Eason clutch out the race, man. We can't use his audio though, because apparently we'll hear Void.
Wow, so Ethan heard me every time I told him he was shit in bed. Nice.
What do we have going on here? Do we have F-Zero? Oh no, Ultimate
No.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Nice.
Oh, good choice. Alright, getting that bear coin.
Sui doing 2-1 practice, as he often does.
Is there a channel for the secret?